How do you keep your audience from turning into vegetables in front of your eyes? Find out today on Training Day. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Training Day. Have you ever been sitting in class or a meeting and realized that you don't actually remember what was said over the last 10 minutes? I don't even remember the last 10 words you said. It's nice to know I can keep myself entertained. Well, you can, but eventually it begins to chafe. Well, that went downward fast. That's what she said. Enough! Back to a topic that's not about my personal life, or lack thereof. The problem you had in that meeting or class is that you weren't engaged in the topic. A lot of trainers and teachers will actually blame that on the student. The phrase, "pay attention," was something I heard a lot in school, along with the phrases, "I only like you as a friend," and "what's the answer to number 3?" But if we want people to learn the skills that we're training them to use, we as trainers have to make that our problem. So how do you keep people engaged? With tea, Earl Grey, hot. You give them a reason to pay attention. You could do that in a lot of different ways, but one of my favorites is something I've been doing that you guys may not even realize. You mean what I'm doing? Actually, yes. Humor is a wonderful way to keep people engaged. Insert a joke or two into the opening of your training sessions, and people will pay attention just to make sure they don't miss the next joke. You're forgetting the jokes actually have to be funny. Yeah, if that were true, no one would actually be watching this. Do people actually watch this? Touché. It does help to be funny, but a groaner can be just as effective as side-splitting laughter to keep people engaged. It just has to be something that makes people react. Positive, negative, laughter, groan, as long as people are reacting, that means they're listening. Surprisingly enough, that makes sense. I know, crazy, right? Now, you can't just insert one or two jokes and think that magically makes people listen up. They work best when you can tie them into what you're talking about. Teaching someone to play D&D? Throw in a joke about rolling for boredom. Expounding on the wonders of Star Wars? Mention that these are the movies they're looking for. Just make sure they don't have access to rotten fruit. All of these will help keep people engaged. So, when they're waiting for the next punchline to complain about, they'll actually hear what you want them to hear. It's so beautiful. Of course, if you're like me and just keep insulting yourself, eventually you'll get really sick of the me on the other side of the shot. Just trying to keep people engaged. The things I do for training. Well, that's all for me today. As always, please remember to like and share this video with all your friends, family, and that really weird dude that stands way too close to you in the line at the coffee shop. You know the guy. Also, please subscribe to the All for Geek Alliance. It really helps us out, and it lets other people know how awesome you are. Seriously, try it out. Don't forget to check out the Plot Hook Inn as well. We just had our first episode, and it was a ton of fun. Links in the doobly-doo below. In the comments below, answer the most important question you will ever answer in the comments of Training Day. Do you think I'm funny? Again, that's all for me today, and I will see you guys at the next training session. Bye-bye.